Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Friends, I don't know how it is time for an August budget, but it is time for an August budget. I don't know where the month of July went. Oh yeah, I was on vacation. I swear it went by way too fast, but we are here. It's August budget time. Let's get into it. For all of my friends who drink their coffee with me in the morning, cheers. I'm drinking mine too. I will upload a short eventually of like how I've been making my protein coffee. It has been a game changer for me. It's really good, especially during the summer. We'll have to figure out something different because I mean, as much as I love iced coffee in the wintertime, I do like my hot coffee. Okay, so we are in August. And I don't have anything cute to put there, but it's just like, dang, guys. Where is this year going? It's going by fast. Like, school starts next month for us. I'm not ready. Which brings me to my goals and to-dos. I didn't mean to zoom in. I meant to zoom you out. Okay, so goals. We are sticking with our 2-book goal. 2 books. We are putting in our 80 ounces of water goal. And we are going to do another goal of movement. 4 days a week. Back to that. Gotta get on it. Well, it's still nice out. So those are the goals. We'll see what we can get to. I think it should be fairly easy. Now, to-dos for the month. I need to go through the kids' clothes and make sure that we are good to go. Claire particularly, make sure she's ready for school because school starts here before we know it, and I just am like, whoa, where did it go? The other thing what is something else I need to do? I felt like there was something I needed to do and now I can't remember. I need to pull the weeds by the chicken coop. We have these nasty weeds that are like thick. I need to figure out, have Cody look and see what they are. But they're almost like a bush, and just the way they root down, and they're so, there's one blocking like our little coop door, the little one. We have 2 different coop doors, and it's the smaller coop door, and it makes it so hard to open it, and then the chickens like to hide in there, and anyway, I've ended up naming 2 of my chickens. I'll try and insert video in here. I probably won't do it, but regardless, one of these days you'll see them. I have these 3 that just like to be a pain in the butt when it's bedtime. Instead of going into the coop, they want to sit on top of it. So I've named them Karen, Susan, and then one has, her feet got a little deformed. We didn't realize it when she was a baby. So we named her Curls. But Susan, Karen, and Curls, they like to mess with things. So that'll be our only to-dos for this month. I don't think, there's not really a whole lot I gotta do this month. We've been trying to keep up on the house. I mean, obviously, vacation house happened, but we've been trying to, like, now that I'm feeling more human. And then we do have a birthday party this month, and we have the fair this month. And then we also have back to school orientation. I can't believe it because we're starting her final year of preschool, and then next year she goes to kindergarten, and I don't know how that happened. Anyway, now that we're, 5 minutes in? Pretty damn close. Let's flip over to here and look at the budget. So, friends, we are lucky. August, for us, is a magic month, which is so exciting. So anyone who doesn't know what a magic month is a month where you get more paychecks than typical. So for us, because we weekly budget, we're getting 5 checks. For anybody who's on like a bi-weekly schedule, they'll get 3 instead of regularly 2. So let's dive in and see what damage we can do, what fun we can have. All right, now, we're going to do, so hopefully my husband should stay at the same job site. So this one technically is from the last job site, but he did work the full time. I'm going to say we're just going to put $2,000 across the board, which is wild. $2,000 a week across the board. It's crazy. Because that means this month, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, is going to be a $10,000 month. Which blows my mind. We have never made that much, ever. We're very lucky, very fortunate, very blessed, and we're gonna make some things happen. We're gonna start saving for some important things. We're gonna get some debt paid. It's just like wowza. Now, let's dive into our bills next. So I took the liberty of filling everything out ahead of time so that we were not fumbling around. Okay, so yeah. Bills. Where am I at? My brain's not working. So for anyone new here, I monthly budget. I just started monthly budgeting for 2024. I've not monthly budgeted for a very long time prior. Well, probably a couple years prior to this. We were just strictly doing weekly budgets because that was how, when our pay comes in, that's how we were doing it. Now, we are a month ahead. So essentially, I set aside a certain amount each week to cover the next month's bills. So basically, this monthly budget for us is more of a guideline and less of a hard and fast rule. Our weekly budgets are hard and fast, where it's like, this is actually where things are going. And then I will come in and do a closeout at the end of the month. You would have seen July's closeout last week. Just to kind of see where things are falling, how we're hitting. Is, are the bills really coming in where they're supposed to be? Are we saving enough? Because that said, for the month of August, I think we're going to have to increase our weekly set aside amount. So right now I set aside $550 every week to cover this section of bills. And right now our insurance is going to be going up from $176.20 to $241.06. Because our policy renews in September. So, for August, it is increased to $206.41. Let's just start writing this in. So, rent, we budget $600. Yes, our rent is inexpensive. We live in an old farmhouse. We have a handshake deal with the farmer. Is it the smartest thing? No, but we are very fortunate that our living situation allows for me to be a stay-at-home mom. Because I will tell you, if we had a mortgage, that probably would not be happening, especially where we live. We live in Washington State. And if you've ever been here, you would understand. Like, I think our house is valued at like 300 something, and I will tell you is not worth that by any means. So yes, we're very fortunate. We know that. We're lucky. Our power bill, this one, it does let me know ahead of time. So this one I'm going to budget $110 for, and it is going to come in at $108.43, and I'm just going to write that in, and then once I pay it, I'll just put a check mark. Put $108.43. Now this, we are in our lower months right now. So the other reason I was thinking of increasing is because our power bill will slowly start to go up from here. Well, no, probably October is when it starts to go up. So we'll probably keep it the same, but then I can get a little bit extra built up for when our power bill starts to hit like 200 plus. Because that's pretty atypical for us. Okay, so insurance. So we're going to do $210, which is increased. And that one we do know is going to be $206. These are the only ones that we do for sure. I mean, okay, my subscriptions I do know for sure, but I always like to wait and make sure when they go through, then I put them in. Okay, because they come out at various times of the month, whereas these two come out the first and the second. So, all right. My car payment is $330. The truck payment is $370. Those are rounded up numbers, and they are slightly more than the minimum. I have always been like this, but I like round numbers. I don't like change, except for in certain bills like these two, because I can't change that. But I budget rounded numbers. I over budget, and then we're happy when it comes in. The loan we have to my mom is getting $200. My husband's dues for his union, we pay union dues every 3 months, so we are going to do $50 there. One of these days I need to get ahead, because right now we pay them kind of behind. They send me a statement to remind me. I want to get ahead. That'll come. We'll get there. Maybe next, when we get like any extra money sometime. We'll see. I don't want to do it the magic month because I'm working on debt. I'm thinking more of like tax refund kind of time. Garbage, we pay this bi-monthly. So every other month we pay that, it's $40, basically it equates to $40 a month. It's like 78 and change, so like $80. Our Starlink, $150, that has changed my life. Amazon Prime, $15. Netflix is $17, Canva is $13, Apple Music is $12, storage for my husband's phone is $1, storage for my phone is $3, Hulu is $21, and then because he is working out of town for 1 week that we'll get paid on this, we do have to put $75 into our health and welfare, our health and medical, so that we can cover that, to make sure that everything is... We have our health insurance, basically. So far, we haven't received a letter in the mail, but it is like 2 months behind, so I have a feeling like September is going to be ugly. Anyway. All right, let's add it up and see what we got left to work with. Okay, so we're at $22.17. That leaves us with, where'd my blue pen go? $7,783 left to play with. That's wild. That's wild. Guys, I don't even know what to do with that. Okay, let's jump over to, I'm going to save debt for last because I kind of want to see how we're going to play these out and then go from there. So, let's come down here to our cash envelopes. We are going to do... $75 a week for groceries, though I'm almost thinking I want to do $100 a week because the last couple times I've gone, it's been out of control. But no, because I want to try and do low spend. So what is that? $425? No, $375? $375 for groceries? Hold on. Yeah, math is hard. We're gonna do $375. We'll see how the month of August goes and if we need to increase that, because we may need to increase that. Like, I tell you, my meal plan Monday last week was, I thought, oh yeah, we've got plenty. No, we did not, in fact. Just, it was wild. Okay, Cody's going to be $150, $30 a week. Let's see, I do. I have appointments this month. Hold on. Let's flip back to my calendar really quick. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, at least 2 days. So we are going to do, we're going to do 30 just to be on the safe side. I'm going to over budget and then we'll go from there. And then for eat out, we're going to do 50. Because there is one night I'm staying at a friend's house, so I'm going to need some money there, because instead of driving back and forth to go to bridal shower, baby shower, who happen to be in the same area, I'm just going to spend the night at my friend's house. Okay, so that puts us at $605 for, yeah, this place. Cash envelopes, good grief. I need more caffeine. My brain's not functioning yet. I also need to eat some breakfast. I have not eaten breakfast. I am filming this in the morning while my kids are gone. They went to the cabin. My husband's family has a little cabin. So they are down at the cabin, and I am home trying to get stuff done because we have people coming over tomorrow. Okay, so now we come to this. So I was sinking funds. So for our long-term savings, which is these, 6 accounts right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 7 accounts right here. I'm thinking about increasing this to $300 a week. Now, I don't know that we can make that happen. I want to try. So what that would be, $1,500. That's a lot, but I want to see if we can do it because it's needed. Like, we need to get our preschool fund really padded before, she starts school. I think right now we have enough to cover first and last month, which is coming due in August, the end of this month. So that'll cover September and May, but I want to make sure I have enough to I want to get it almost fully funded before the end of the year, so that way we're not scrambling. I don't want to make it a monthly bill. I want to fund it ahead of time. So we're going to try and do $1,500. The other thing is propane is going to sneak up on me. I already know that, so I want to get that padded. And then car maintenance, right now we're sitting okay, but I don't even want to fiddle with it. Okay, cool. So we're going to try and do $1,500. We're going to see what happens. All right. So up to the rest of these. We zoom in a little bit more. Family fun. We are doing fun stuff this week or this month. Gosh, it's a month. We're in August almost. Holy crap, really. I'm trying to think of what we're doing. Most of the stuff that we're doing is like the fair's already funded. We have some money. So we're just going to do $5 a week. I think that's plenty. Clothing, I want to try and get $50 into because I'm pretty sure the consignment sale's coming up in September. And I want to make sure that I have a feeling Claire's going to need new school clothes because she is growing like a weed. So I know I'm going to need some more in there. Clayton isn't growing as fast, but I'm starting to realize that some of his pants are finally starting to be a little tight. So we're going to need some more there. Date night. We don't have anything planned because we're doing our big anniversary trip. So I think we're just going to do 25. If we end up having more, great. If not, no big deal. Pets is going to get $150 for the month. Chickens, we are not going to stuff anything in chickens this month. They are doing just fine. We don't need anything for the coop at the moment. And I'm thinking once we hit 300 in that envelope, I'm going to take the money from selling eggs and start dumping it towards like either the pets envelope or the garden envelope. Garden, I'd like to get 50 in there. Gifts, I know I'm going to need to put in there quite a bit because I have a little boy's birthday, so I probably need at least $30 for that, and I have to buy a gift card. I'm gonna put $100. I don't know that we'll make that. We'll see. Anniversary. Let's see here. So I want to put 30 in there next week because that'll get us up to $450, I believe. Yeah. And then I want to put, well, then obviously our anniversary is come and gone, so we'll just start doing really like $5, building it up $5 at a time again. So I'm thinking, what is that? 50 bucks in there. End of the world doesn't get anything. Birthdays, we're going to do 50 in there as well. We got to get that stocked up. I got to start doing challenges for Claire's birthday because it's going to be here before we know it. And I got to figure out what Cody wants to do for his birthday because I swear it's like Claire's birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Cody's birthday, Clayton's birthday, 4th of July, Valentine's Day. They're all bing, bang, boom. And then 6 months later, there's me. That's why I get to be special. Just kidding. Okay, holidays, $50 a week, $250 in there, which is fabulous. All right, nails. Let's see here. We are going to do, we'll say $125. I don't know that we'll get there. I don't know that we need to do it that much because I need to look and see at my appointments again and how far spread out they are. But we'll do $125, which is $25 a week. Hair, I think I have $60 in there right now. I need to add at least another $150 in there. Now whether how we do that, I don't know. We'll figure that out. And then wax, we'll get $10 a week. That's enough. Okay, and then challenges will be the other one that we come back to. So let's add this up, see where we're at, see what we have left, and then we'll kind of figure out debt and challenges from there. Okay, so that came out to $25.75. So let's add that to the $605 for our cash envelopes. And then we're going to take that from $77.83. Okay, so that gives us $4,603. Wow. Holy crap, holy guys. That's insane. So I think what I want to do is I want to put, let's see here. So our STCU card, let's come down here to debt, we have to bump this up to $200 a week to catch up because we've had some weeks where we haven't paid like the full 100, and now I did some math and I need to do, it's just under 200, like it's like a 150 somewhere, like between 150 and like 175 or something to get it paid off every week. But I'm going to start doing 200 just to make sure we pay the 0% off on time. So I want to do 1,000 there. So that gives us 3,603. So I want to put 3,000 to the city card. We'll see if we can make that happen. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. And then we're going to do 603 to challenges. That's crazy. Oh, why did I write that number in? I do that every time. Who am I kidding? Okay, so that is 4,000 to debt. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to give us 3,783. And then we need to take... All right, so it looks like it's a zero-based budget. So let's do one final tally here. And we'll see if it does add up. All right. Zero-based budget. Let me zoom you out. That's a zero-based budget. And this is why I have an adding tape. Some people ask why I have an adding tape. Is so that I can make sure that I didn't mess it up and I don't have to add it up 15 billion bajillion times, because my brain, I am a slightly dyslexic, so sometimes I mix numbers up, and that is also why. Also, I did 10 years in banking, and at every desk and station I ever worked at, we had a much bigger, nicer version of this, and it was a 10 key, which I kind of wish this one, I'm sure there's a way I can put this into like a 10 key mode. I have not figured it out. I do not know where the instructions are. If someone knows how to put a Casio 12-digit ticker tape calculator into 10 key, that would be amazing. But okay, friends, that is all she wrote today for our August monthly budget. Still feels weird saying that we're already into August, but looking good. Like, it's gonna be a good month for us. I am beyond excited. I am so looking forward to all that we're gonna be able to accomplish this month. It's gonna be a good month. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you like today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out, hit that subscribe button. We are back to our regularly scheduled content, which means meal plan Mondays, weird things on Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, cash stuffings, because we do our regular cash on Thursday and our long-term savings on Fridays. And I've got a cook with me finally planned. I haven't done one in a couple months. It's been a while, yeah. And we're headed into the fall months, which is wild. Absolutely wild. Anyway, I'm going to quit rambling. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out. And until next time, remember to spread kindness like glitter. Bye, y'all.